I lost internet connection last time, but I still finished the bridge up to the northwest. Yeah, basically the only thing the stream missed was me building this last piece, so I tried out the red bike that I unlocked. Yeah, it's still behind me. Like it's alright. It's not the best bike. It's just another skin for the trike. And I think it's a tiny bit fast. That is all there is to this trike. So it's barely faster than the normal trike. The brakes are as bad as ever. Basically non-existent. So, what's on the plate for today? Last time we got a rescue call. We had someone who broke down or something. I don't remember exactly what it is. But someone needs a rescue. If it's the what's it called? If it's a person, if it's a station, I don't know exactly. I only know that this thing is blinking. The game wants me to use the zip lines that it gave me. But I'm not that big of a fan for zip lines, so zip lines are cool, yes, but as much as I like transporting stuff and just grind out things, it makes me as well quite thick-headed when it comes to what's the packages? When it comes to widening my arsenal or making it more colorful, because I like to have one way of doing things. Everything else will look like will give me the feeling of just having too many options, which is not a bad thing. It's just that it's you know, it will feel like stressful to a degree. Wait, the mistake. So, one more thing I did while I was off the internet is I popped some jellyfish. And that was a big mistake. Because popping these jellyfish is way too easy. They do not take any damage. They have only 1 HP. First I took out my level 2 gun, because who knows if this is a doomsday scenario that I unlocked, right? Shot in a full 100 point back. Then I took out a 50 milliliter syringe that also popped them with one shot, and then I just tried 1 damage syringes. And these jellyfishes are way too easy to farm up with, because they have some random stuff, which I will now find out if it's always the same stuff or in the same area of stuff, you know? Or if it's always static, that you always find the same stuff at the same places, which wouldn't be bad. But what's bad about the entire mechanic is that the main limiter to not let me progress too fast, to not have my it didn't limit me really, but it didn't give me. I'm talking about the crystals, the crystals that I pick up from the ground. I get a lot of them from jellyfishes. And while they make me lighter and are nice to have on Mars, it doesn't really matter if I have them or not, because it's like one guy spoiled me and told me like 1001 kilogram, so it's about, let's say, like 80-90 kilograms that I could carry more. It's not that much of a health, but also it's sad when I don't have my tens of thousands of these crystals. Alright, here. I even overshot a little bit, okay. Yes, I think so. There's the way. Yeah. So, when I first saw these three boys over here, like, they take a shitload of chiral crystals. You know? And I was thinking, yeah, maybe the game will give me a better way to farm them up to get that amount of resources. But that was all in the context of, or my positive thinking part was more in the context of that I will probably go to another map, find a method of refining, and then use that method of refining later for this map. Because we are only in Act 2, and I already had two massive game changers. One is the cargo bike, and the other one is the cargo truck. There's no good way of stashing my bike. So now that I also have a way of massively increasing my chiral crystal gain with little to no effort, is like the game has given me way too much. It's been way too generous. Then suddenly something that was tedious but rewarding becomes only tedious.
Oh, you must be Sam Bridges. That one-man expedition team? They may be cut off up here, but word still travels. We've heard all about the Great Deliverer, the BT Buster, the terrorist, stopper. I'm still working on that last one. Well, I'm just stoked to meet you, man. So, what you got for us? Whoa, incredible. This will be a huge help. Thanks. You're not gonna even recognize the way station when we're through.
Okay, at least I'm getting a way higher starting point. Instead of 0 stars, I get straight up to 3. The reward is getting one more bot. noise.
All right. All we need now is to get jacked into the network. Am I right?
Another one. Non-lethal assault weapon?
Man,
What?
it sure feels good to be part of the UCA
Is it
for
like
real.
shooting
We've
little
been literally
tasers?
marooned on an island for way too long. I can't wait to reconnect with everyone at HQ. Patching up this place is gonna take some work, but I'm feeling revved up and ready to go like never before. We won't let our country down. Thanks, Sam. And good luck out there. Not that you need it. You're gonna hit the West Coast before you know it.
Good work, Sam. Next, you need to extend the network to the distro center north of the city. Now would be a damn good time to do it, too, as they just sent out an SOS call. Info's still coming in, but it looks like there's been an accident, and we've got injured in need of assistance. Check the delivery terminal for details.
Good work. New order available.
That's armor for your shoulders and legs. The downside is that you won't be able to carry cargo on top of it. You'll have to weigh the pros and cons.
Remember, Sam, when the clock's ticking, speed is what matters most of all.
That's where I broke my
Review
back.
your gear and bring only what you need to make it to your destination as fast as possible.
As long as I don't need to deliver a pizza again, it's all going to be fine.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set.
Letting it move.
Restrictions lifted.
Let's go back and use the road. You know, I built it for a reason. Wait. Oh, it's all the way down. Okay, okay, okay. Even even better that I brought the bike. Also better that I brought the long range, because if I brought the other ones I would be stressing out that they are already half battery. So I was thinking like maybe I take out the red one in case I need to carry a little bit heavier cargo. But yeah, I would be stressing for battery power here.
If anyone's watching.
Last time I was here I had lethal weaponry with me, and the game warned me that if I shoot these guys with lethal stuff they might void. So I like that very much because it's keeping the player in check to not go on rampage. Which is why I find it weird that I now have a non-lethal assault rifle. Yeah. Because I would have liked it very much if I would have to fight humans and maybe even a soldier group that don't have Doom skies. Yeah. It's more that BTs get created, and the more BTs there are, the more problems are there.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until decontaminating soon. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Thank you so much. Our med team should have no trouble patching him up now. You're a lifesaver. I can't believe how fast you were. Hey, watch yourself out there. You're ashamed to lose someone with your skills. Wasn't an accident, by the way. It was an attack. Someone slipped explosives into a parcel we processed. Separatist assholes think this land is theirs for the taking. They may be right. Any one of us could have handled that package. Fuck me. We have to be more careful. Beef up our security. At least we didn't lose anyone this time. Thank you, Sam. Really. I hear the chiral network is coming along. You think the signal's strong enough to reach us here? I hope so. Give it a try, huh?
It would have been interesting if the game now would give us the choice of not connecting people to the network anymore, or even decouple people we see unimportant, because the game explained to us last time that the phenomenon and catastrophes we went through became more because we are spreading the network, or the network is influencing or maybe even enhancing those catastrophes, maybe even causing them.
Sam, with the help of the chiral network, we've recovered experimental data which should provide a boost to our ongoing research and development initiatives. As a matter of fact, we've already made one breakthrough that can be applied to our weapons programs. Hematic rounds. Anti-BT ammunition that utilizes the unique properties of your own blood. However, it's important to remember that with each shot fired, you'll be expending a small quantity of your own blood. And depending on the situation, you may be better off switching back to conventional ammo. Further details can be found in the list of equipment available for fabrication.
So basically, I get to decide if I wanna use the howitzer kind of weapon that fires these syringes, or the assault rifles, which are small ammunition, more precise, which are probably way better to hunt on those jellyfish now.
Oh, that's great. We've been starving for info. And if we run into any more trouble, we can get the word out sooner. I can't thank you enough.
All right, Sam. There aren't any more stops to make before Mountain Knot City. But this last leg will be the hardest yet. Rest up at the private room and check your gear before you set out.
Ah, shit. And that's just normal rest, okay.
Amelie!
Higgs and his people came. They finally reached Knot City. There's no escape for me now. Everyone's dead, the city's destroyed, and what's left is crawling with BTs. They're everywhere.
Where's your Kipu?
But I was able to sneak away and reach out to you. This
Well,
might
that
be our
sucks.
last chance to talk like this. I just wanted you to know that I'm safe. For now. Promise me you'll keep building the chiral network. It's our only hope for the future. It's my only hope for freedom. And when you've finished, we can go back east together.
Amelie, your Kipu, where is it?
Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
The latest in our line of EX grenades. I give you the number 2. As you may have surmised, this model was produced with various extracts refined from your fecal matter. We suspect that your regular consumption of cryptobiotes has led you to excrete certain compounds that may prove especially effective against BTs. If you would like us to produce more, You need only furnish us with the requisite raw materials via your private room's toilet. I look forward to your feedback.
Bruh. So let's take a look at the backpack. Ages ago we got upgrades for it, but I never used it, so let's see. Extra battery. That's something I really want to do. A dedicated grenade pouch. Would be really useful for BT grenades. Patches. The others are not. And this reminds me to finally like maybe check out my own. Oh, so we also are playing Tetris. Huh. But we don't get any grenade pouches like this. Which is fine with me. It's I rather have more battery life on my exoskeleton. Yeah. Because when I need it, I'm gonna need it. What's this? Oh, basically a little gimmick to soothe BB. And nice. I'm just gonna see how many grenade pouches I could fit. I can also easily see the game saying you can only fit one grenade per pouch. Would be kinda meh. He is hoping to something neat. New. Nice.
Back off. Back off! Don't do it!
But we are none the wiser.
Hey Sam, I have some new info you should hear. Recently recovered thanks to your efforts to expand the chiral network. It concerns BBs. I dug this up on my own, just to be clear. No one ordered me to look. And if anyone asked, put it all on me. No need for you to deal with any blowback. You were just listening to me ramble on the wire, okay? Anyway, it looks like Bridges wasn't the first to bring back BB tech. It was a group of separatists. Terrorists opposed to UCA expansion, according to the records. They started using them about 3 years ago. Right around the time Bridges 1 was putting plans in place to head west. Seems these separatists were having trouble with BTs too, and figured that if they could track them, they might be able to steer them into our path. When Bridges caught wind of this, the decision was made to fight fire with fire, to start using BBs as a countermeasure. It's possible yours was commissioned for that very purpose, a fact I think someone may have tried to conceal, judging by the absence of BB-28's service record. I always found it strange that we were so willing to utilize technology we barely understood. Now we know why. We've been aping methods and techniques employed by others from the start. There's more you should know. It's about the original Bridge Baby experiments. Piecing together what little I could find, it looks like they started around the time of the Death Stranding. They were conducted on the island of Manhattan off the East Coast, which was completely and utterly obliterated by what was almost certainly a void out. Back then, these experiments had the full support and approval of the American government. It's all just guesswork, but I suspect the BB program was conceived to help gain a better understanding of the nature of the Death Stranding. However, due to ethical and safety concerns, public opinion was strongly against the program. Still, they pressed on, and in their desperation to make sense of the greatest disaster of their age, I think they caused another. I should also mention that the president himself was killed in the blast. It was after his death, when he was succeeded by then Vice President Strand, that the experiments were suspended by executive decree. Documents were shredded, facilities were decommissioned, and every effort was made to pretend that BBs had never even existed. Which begs the question how some random separatist group was capable of resurrecting the tech decades later. I'll let you know if I turn up anything enlightening.
Yep.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
Yep. It's simple. It were like from my conspiracy theorist had, it's simply it was either the president wanted to see what the experiment would do and force the scientists to do something they didn't want, or the void out cause on the Manhattan Island was to get rid of the president. And yeah, the second one would make sense if those scientists then distance themselves from the facility to then carry their research out somewhere else, hence giving BBs to the current terrorist organization. But that is me just guessing.